scuttle off. Try and get them to trot, pop, and trot away. And it just gives you a few minutes of getting the horses to listen to you. And at the same time, you will have to listen to them, because if they start to try and canter and you don't want them to, you'll have to say no, don't. So it becomes a real two-way communication thing. I'm sure nobody will stop, but if you do, and something really small, my feeling is you back away 10, 15 yards, and sometimes I can't go backwards, probably shouldn't actually, maybe today's not the day, but you must teach your horses to go backwards. And then just stand still, regroup, and say, right, there it is, please take me to it. And usually a horse, if he doesn't turn away from the fence, will go and jump it the second time. But I'm really hoping that you don't have any little stops or run-outs, because you're going to choose just all possible fences. And I'll meet you in the middle in about 5 minutes. And as you trot round, glance at what you'd like to jump in the next 5 minutes when you're going to be setting off in canter. Okay, so then you'll start to get a bit of a knowledge of the course and what there is. About that with my horses. If they are going to keep cantering the last 2 strides, I'll actually trot them in and walk the last 2 strides. So they then have to jump the little fence out and walk, because I'm strict, because I want them to learn that when they come to a fence, they give themselves time to work it out. A lot of people will say, oh come on, you must go faster, otherwise he'll stop. But that doesn't get down to the layer of, hang on a minute, the horse hasn't walked the course. You need to make sure that in those last few strides he's not going faster, because he won't have time to work out what it is. So the idea is that they stay in the same speed, but you have that feeling that they want that fence, they desire that fence. And he's a classic example of a horse that would go flat out if he was given the chance into every fence in the last few strides. And your job is somehow to try to regulate what you can, but you know you'll never get it perfect. You know he'll always go the last few strides, and we totally accept that with him. He's very, very quick in the brain. He's only got to glance at something to know what it is. And he's untrainable now. You just have to, he's one of those unique, talented horses that is what he is, and you don't try and go against it. You find your way through with it. But none of these others are in his bracket of temperament. And so, and Molly, you've got to be very strict with yourself, because you've got a lovely little horse there that you're training, and you must make sure they don't learn that the last few strides, oh, they go faster. He's done that for years. He came up with his mother doing that. Okay, so we don't change that, we run with that. And that's really what horsemanship is all about. You take your horse, you know what you've got, you learn, you'd like to do it properly. Sometimes you learn, okay, I'm going to have to find a way around the edge on this one, because he's never going to have the temperament to do what I want. But that doesn't apply to the other 4. They're all well capable of doing it. Very similar to what you thought about when you started warm-up yesterday. How early can I get my horse, who might be looking everywhere bar at the fence, how early can I get him to see that fence? And does he desire that fence? And the desire doesn't come in the form of going faster and faster and faster. It just comes in the feeling of, yes, Mum, I've got it, let's go. And then your job is to regulate that desire as best you can to the type of canter the fence needs. If you're coming to a coffin, a rail, with a ditch to another rail, which you won't be yet, but you will be one day, you have to go slowly, because they have to have time to read the fact that it's not just the rail in front of them. There is a ditch, oh my God, how terrifying, but oh, there is room to land, that should be all right. So that's why you regulate that desire down to a slow canter. And equally, if you've got a lovely steeplechase fence and they know about them, the first time you jump a steeplechase fence, don't go too fast, because they get quite a shock sometimes. But once they know about a lovely straightforward fence, you can rattle on at that a lot faster. So you're in charge of the gearbox, you're in charge of how fast you go to each one, as best you can in Heidi's case. But equally, you must be sure they've focused and they want it. keeping them in the tube, making sure they stay straight on the line you put them on. Remember, develop little brains in each of your legs so that the legs can feel when the horse is trying to run up and stop it, or feel when it's trying to slow down and say, come on, keep your engine going. You can look, but keep your engine going. I'm always saying to my horse, you can look, I want you to look actually, but keep the hind legs moving. If you just freeze when they look, the hind legs will stop and then they will stop. So go and play over as many as you like, nothing big, and just study, how am I getting this horse to see the fence? Is he taking me to it? Is he going too fast? Is he not really taking me to it? Can I keep him exactly on the middle of this fence, or shall I now this time come to this fence and jump just to the side of the flag and just see if I can make that line happen, not on the centre all the time. So challenge yourself a bit to keep a line in a different place. You'll get there. Remember, tension meeting tension, Heidi, equals tension. That's it. You just got to find your way through those sideways bits. You'll get there. Can you slow down? Good girl. Super, Heidi, well done. Don't forget you've got 2 legs, Alison. Stopping is not allowed. Now when you land, don't let him bugger off. That's it, good girl. And we like being terrified. I don't, but it is extraordinary how it's worth the fear before it. Are you feeling in control, Debbie? Well, that's a good. The Waterford doesn't do it, which is a stronger, he may say, oh, I don't like that, and go stronger still. Yeah. You'll see, exactly. I do love him, but I do want you to feel a little bit in control. Otherwise, I think it's going to be hard.
As soon as we're on the grass,
yeah,
he doesn't get what he wants.
A 3-year-old or a 4-year-old to jump a ditch in an Irish bank, they do it on a long rein because they've got to allow the horse to use their head and neck to get over these huge great ditches and find their balance scrambling up the banks, the far side of the ditch, and then down the other side of the bank and out over the ditch. It's an incredible thing to watch. So they couldn't ride on a sort of normal contact because the horse couldn't get his head out to use it. And when we go cross country, we've got to be very careful that we keep the horse on the line that we want. And we've got to have that with our 2 legs, our 2 hands, our 2 eyes, and our weight. But we've also got to have the ability to let the horse use his head and neck when he needs to. When he comes to a fence, he may need to, what's that water ditch? Put his head down because the top half of his eyes is close vision. So he comes into a fence up here, the bottom half of his eye is his distance vision. so brackets, if he's on the bit, he can't really see, so you like them above the bit, but when they get there, they might shoot their head down to look. And what that does to the unsuspecting rider is it unplugs them. They get pulled forward. And so then the horse goes, oh, that's a funny looking thing, and now I've got the feeling that my rider's got his weight all at the front end, leaning on my shoulders, so now I don't think I'm going to jump. I don't feel safe to jump because the rider's leaning on my shoulders. So that rider has got to stay in the lovely place that you all sit in, even when the horse puts his head down to have a look at the jump. So how does that work if you think this through? How is that working? If they need to get their head down to look and you're not allowed to follow, how do they get their head down? How do the reins get there? You have to shout. To quote a classic dressage artist, Nuno de Oliveira, fingers that have the ability to go from concrete to feathers in a split second. And never forget that phrase, because it's very, very important for cross country. There are times when you have to be, and don't you know it, Heidi, so strong, and times when the horse is, oh, hang on, let me look. And you have to be careful, because when they pull the reins to your hands to look, they can then not like what they see and shoot off to the side. So you're still in charge of the line. You've got two legs, you've got two hands, you've got your weight and your two eyes. You're still in charge of the line, even though you've allowed, if they've asked you, you've allowed them to take the rein down. So you never throw the rein at them and say, Lucinda says you must look. You've got to wait for them to say, I want to look, and then just not have such concrete fingers that they can't slide a bit of rein through the hand. And then all you've got to do, if they then say, oh, I don't think I like the look of what I've seen, and they try to go sideways, is just wing your hands apart, and that will take up the slack, and you can ride that horse on over the line that you wanted. But you've got to be the boss, but you've got a lot of length of rein. And you're going to walk into the water and up the 2 steps to the right of the green bushy thing, and then turn right and walk down into the water over the single log, and a little tiny bushy tree by it, and then keep turning right and walk up the single step to the left of the 2 steps. So you've got lots of time, follow each other not too close, and just walking up steps, not jumping, just one leg and then another. So come on, follow a little closer, so we've got a few legs between you. And then you can be like the military ride, one coming in over the log, and then the other one each other. Yes, he'll be very grumpy about going in a queue. Sideways is fine, don't worry about it. Okay, then you're going right, Heidi, and up the single step. Straight up there, come on, straight up. Straight up, come on. God's sake, nobody stops at that. Good girls. Yeah, well done, Heidi. Heidi, that's absolutely brilliant. That's any which way to up. It hasn't got a correct route. That's it, well done. I'm very surprised that horse has never walked up a step before, Anna. But I'm afraid you get the great and good in this game who don't know how to train a horse from the scratch. You don't need to go again, Heidi. Stop, stop, stop. That will make him wired. Well done, Debbie. Debbie, do it one more time. That last one. Keep going, Anna. Heidi, great job on the control. That's it, well done, well done. That's it, don't lean forward. Every time she makes a bid to go, you lean forward and she loses her nerve. Stay on the back of the seesaw, you're leaning forward too. You lot stop worrying about being left behind, just get left behind. And keep going until your 2 horses understand forward when you think they're going to go. Teach your bodies to get left behind, and then the fingers can open so you don't pull the horse in the mouth as he scrambles up. Good girl. Where are you trotting to? Don't let a horse explode after a fence because there's often another one. Don't worry, they'll leave legs behind, they'll bash themselves where their feet. Hey, good girl. And I think it's all right, keep going, come on, it doesn't matter if they trip over. Nice and slow, remember your bottom in the saddle, so your horse goes slower. They don't need speed to walk up a bank. Meet that get to 2-star, 3-star and don't know how to walk up a bank. It's sad because that means the fundamental training hasn't happened. That was rather good because that was much quieter. Well done. Sometimes when they've learned that they land and rush, when you actually say, I'm sorry, we don't want that, they almost go, oh, thank you. It almost frightens them rushing off. So don't be frightened to say, no, I won't walk. And if you have to say it, say it, because you did the time before, and that time she was much more settled. Good. Nice in front, well done. You did well because he didn't like being behind. Very good. Oh. Doesn't matter. Very good practice for his half pass. That's the one, well done. Doesn't matter if they go one leg and then another, so long as you're on the back of the seesaw, their shoulders are free, and you're there to say, come on, bloody do it, they'll pop over. Okay, so we're going to trot down the hill and try and get the feeling of 3/4 of the horse in front of us as we come down the hill. We're going to turn in as close as we can with our left ankle bone to that log, and then 2 legs might have to say, come on, this is a jump, I want you jumping it. And it doesn't matter if it's a scramble, but you get the other side with your horse somehow. This is going to run out if you stand there. Go away. That's it. And somebody else can start. Keep the tube on. Keep the tube. Good girl. And straight in the water and then whoa. Let's go, somebody. Look where you're going, look up at the log. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good girl, 2 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs, come on, come on. He had no idea where he was going. He thought he was going between the 2 logs. So let's come out into the water again. Good girl, off you go. Let's go next. Yeah, well done, on you go. What would you like to do? No problem, no problem. Just trot round the edge and trot down the bank towards the... So long as you get the right line, doesn't matter if you miss the step. Good girl. On you go, Anna. 2 legs ready, Molly. Come on, you've done it. Good girl. Good, well done. Get yourself ready then, Deb. 3/4 of the horse in front of you. It's hard if the reins are too short. Oh, what happened to your step? Good girl. Yeah. It's only a puddle. Well done. Well done. Good girl. Good girl. slow down, slow down, slow, slow, slow. That's it. That's all right, you can walk up there, that's fine. Good, and off you go, good girl. Go on, you can do it, you can do it. Go on, that's it, well done. 2 legs ready, Debbie, come on, let's have it, come on, let's go, let's go. Why are you leaning forward? Come on, you need to kick it. The 2, Anna. That's it. That's it. Nope, you don't want to do the log either. Don't, because as soon as you don't want to do something, the horse feels it. You have to be very determined to get over fences. So if you're not fancying it, don't do it. But tell me. At last. This shot's a difficult one, so I can be very happy with that. Come on, right rein, leg. Come from the other side so that you're not going to repeat the run out. Keep those legs in when you get in front of a fence. He just has a little look and loses his engine a bit. We don't mind the look, but we don't want the engine to be lost. Let him have time at the step. That's it. Now canter on. And make sure it happens. Lean back. Look ugly. Bloody brilliant. Didn't even look ugly. Right. Halt somewhere to finish your exercise. Well redirected. Good girl. Yeah. You'll get there. Take your time. Look ahead to the log. Where is it? Well done. Well done. Well done. Bloody amazing what you can do on that horse. See what I mean by unique? To ride this horse. Heidi, you've just found a way. Well done. Good looking ahead, well done. 2 legs, make it happen. 3/4 of the horse in front of you. Wow, you did a good rescue job there, well done. Good girl, Ali, super. Look ahead, see where the log is. Very sensibly done. Make it happen with your legs. Legs, legs, legs. Go on, you can do it. Go, 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 go. And go round and do it again. Good, well done, kick him. And well done for getting that to happen, because that wasn't happening. Look up to that log, get the tube on as soon as you land. 2 legs, sit back, squeeze his eyeballs out. Come on, he can do it. Come on, he can do it. Go, 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 go. Oh, good girl. Right, off we go. Well kept straight. Good idea. Good. Anybody else? do except keep your body slow. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Good. See how she used her head and neck? Did you all see that? The mare went right out with her head and neck to check the puddle. She's frightened of the puddle as well as not understanding the steps. And you've got a beautiful way of riding, Anna. You just let her do it. You didn't hurry her. You understood that she's careful and she's got to take time. But you're there in case she says, ah, can't do it. Heart attack. All you've got to do if you feel you're catching her is not throw your body forward, you just open your fingers.
I can just feel weight in my hand.
Still don't have to worry about which direction we jump the ditch. If the shadow was that way and we walked over the ditch towards home, they'd see the ditch move because they don't know that it's a shadow. Horses can't reason, they associate ideas very close to reason, and they'd have a fit about the fact that the ditch was moving. So you'd go turn around and walk into the sun if you were doing a ditch for the first time. But as the shadow's where it is, you should be all right. So the same long rein, not letting them trot, but letting them use their head and neck. Let's go next. Oh, very neat. And straight line, halt and wait over there. Round with Molly when you get over, and we'll come back the other way. Very sensible, good girl. If they scramble in and out, we don't care. Make it happen. Come on, make it happen, good girl. Well, okay, that's fine. In and out, doesn't matter. Very good release at exactly the right moment to let him look. If you'd released earlier, you'd have been trotting. Come back first. You did very well again, because if you'd kept hanging on, you wouldn't have been able to see that last stride. Well done. Very good. That's a good girl. Okay, right. Ready for trouble. Don't just think they're going to jump. They might need a bit of encouragement. They might need you not to get a little bit unbalanced if they put a foot in it. Very good, you two. Super. Let's go another. Well done. Okay, we're going to do that one, Molly, coming back towards us. Towards us. That's it. Good girls. Super. This is not a counter exercise. Be firm. Good girl. Very good looking. Good girl. You can go round the back of the steeplechase fence to make a better arc as you're coming into this other ditch. God, he's so brave, this horse. Lovely footwork, good girl. Yeah, that's it. I'd go around the outside there too. Makes a better turn. Lovely. You get to look that he doesn't pull you out of your ready for trouble position. Let the elbows go if he pulls, let the fingers go, but let the body wait. Dressage seat. Good girl. Good. Yeah, take your pick, Deb. Right, can anybody jump that middle one and back over the triple brush? Anybody that wants to do it, let's do it. It's so fun, and well done. Sit back and straight line, and away you go. Just keep them straight until you do. Yeah, but when you say go, you throw him at them. Go and do it again and keep hold of him. He's committed. Keep hold with your legs on. You can't keep hold with no leg on. Keep hold with your legs on. Beautiful arabesque. You're going to keep your legs on, and you're going to keep kicking, and you're going to lean back. Over the ditch, going the other way. This one here. That's it. And you're going to get your legs wrapped round, and you're going to turn a half circle and come back. And you're going to keep that lovely leg hugging him. And you're going to keep hold of him. If he stops, you're not going over his head. Yeah, definitely. Make it happen. But make sure he jumps it before you. Lean back, lean back. Okay, who's next? When they're as go-y as this, they're usually very, very sensitive. And if they feel you get on their shoulder, i.e. get in the middle of the seesaw, they can't jump. And he went to jump, oh shit, she's there, I can't. So that's why he landed beautifully on it and somersaulted you off. Don't just think that when you get there you can lean forward. You must never. Until you're on top of the fence. You've got a good little horse there. Lovely. Anybody else want to go? Sideways, here we come. Well sat, might fall. Lovely. God, it's nice to watch you. Trouble there, Heidi. Good girl, Molly. And before he gets to the drop down, you're gonna have to lean back and let your hands soften, Heidi. Soft fingers, sit back. Perfect. Soft fingers, good. You must always allow those horses to look in that last stride. Perfect. Perfect. And it doesn't matter, well done, well sat. Excellent, beautiful position. Come on, kick on, she can do that, come on. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, she can do that. Come once again. Because it goes off the other side a bit quickly, she sort of struck a little moment of not feeling so safe. Yep, trot is good. That's very good. That's very good. And now she can come in canter. Well done. Very careful. So brave. Super. Any more for any more? Oh, why did you creep up there? You're meant to stay on the little island at the end. Come back. 3/4 of the horse in front of you. Perfect. Beautiful. Just don't let them run out of that log pile. Turn them off it. And the other way. Good. Now come down with the log pile on your right. Super. Now come down the 2 steps. Go on up there and turn left and come down up. That's it. Let him look. Keep kicking. Brilliant. Now go right and do that again. Keep the leg on. Soft fingers. Beautiful. Well done. Well done. Back over the smaller one, Molly. What's the feeling, Ali? Good. Yeah. Excellent. He's just not that wanting to take off, is he?